This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Forget the frustration of picking commerce platforms when you switch your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling wherever you sell. With Shopify, you'll harness the same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/tech.
Many of us have those stubborn pounds that seem impossible to lose, no matter how good we eat or how hard we work out. My solution is PlushCare. PlushCare is a leading telehealth provider with doctors who are there for you day and night to partner with you in your weight loss journey. They can prescribe FDA-approved weight loss medications like Wegovy and Zepbound for those who qualify. Plus, they accept most insurance plans. To get started, visit plushcare.com/weightloss. That's plushcare.com/weightloss.
This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 2188, How We're Using Social Media the Wrong Way, by Anthony Ongaro of BreakTheTwitch.com. Hello, everybody, and welcome to ORD. I'm your host and narrator, Greg Audino. Happy to be here with you once again to share content that's all about building better relationships in your life. And today's post focuses on the pitfalls of social media, how using it too much can damage our relationships, and a suggestion for a remedy, which I'll expand upon in my commentary after the reading. So let's get right to the article as we start optimizing your life. How We're Using Social Media the Wrong Way, by Anthony Ongaro of BreakTheTwitch.com. There is no doubt that social media has become a major part of modern life, and I can't see that changing much in the near future. Facebook usage continues to climb, with the average user now spending upwards of 50 minutes per day on the site. Yet more studies show that the more time we spend on Facebook, the less happy we are. So what exactly is going on here? Are we just using social media wrong, or is it something that we should actively avoid? Social media can have an immensely negative effect. Social media definitely has had a negative impact on my own life. We all know the impulsive addiction to check social media feeds when you really have no reason to. That's the twitch, and a large part of where Break the Twitch came from. The days that I had the least energy and felt the worst overall were the ones that I spent scrolling through social media feeds. Facebook provided a constant distraction from what I should be focusing on instead. Social media can be just like a digital form of sugar. Sure, it may feel good and it's fun to eat, but you can't live on it. Just like sugar, social media is made up of empty calories and is not intended to keep us healthy and well in the long run. But it isn't all bad, is it? Even so, I'd find it difficult to argue that these online social tools are inherently a bad thing. A few years ago, I attended my friend Patrick's wedding. Before we met in person, we had exchanged some tweets back and forth and started following each other because of our shared love of biking. While we'd been friends for quite a while at that point, there wasn't a ton of social overlap in our circles. When Amy and I arrived at the event, we only found one other person we'd ever met before in person. While I do believe in the power of a friendly introduction and simply getting to know new people from scratch, something incredible happened. It turned out that I knew about 30% of the people in attendance from our conversations and exchanged quips on Twitter. Sure, we didn't know each other yet, but it was seriously magical to have already connected with a few of the people sitting around our banquet table. Our online exchanges had created a powerful catalyst to deepen our connection and kick off our conversation once we met in person. Another case in point, you may be listening to this article right now because you found it on Facebook, or Pinterest, or perhaps Twitter. You and I are connected right now in a way that we might not be otherwise. If you leave a comment, send me an email, or connect on social media, perhaps we'll one day be at the same event together, and we'll get to talk about intentional living and how your life changed after decluttering your home. For me, that's the entire point of social media, creating real connections through digital ones. Social media isn't good or bad. It's just a tool. It turns out, social media really is a powerful tool to create meaningful connections. We just have to use it properly. Just like a hammer, You can use it to build something beautiful or whack someone over the head with it. It isn't inherently good or evil. It just is. I'd consider social media to be something like a protein supplement. Sure, it feels good to take and might help you recover from your workout faster, but it was never designed to replace working out in the first place. One without the other is wasting money and time on what I'd consider a false first step, looking for a solution without doing the actual work. So that means that it is up to us to determine how we want to use that tool in our lives to make them better and not worse. Here's what you can do to make a change. The best part about this is that you have the power to decide how you want this to be a part of your life. But no one is going to make that decision for you. You get to choose whether it's personally a good thing or a bad thing for you. Break the twitch by taking a literal break. The most effective way to unaddict yourself is to take at least a 7-day sabbatical from social media. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but if you push through the first few days, you'll see how incredibly freeing it is. Sure, things will be happening online, but do you wake up every morning to make sure the sun comes up? Would it not if you weren't there to ensure it? No. It would still do its thing, and you can still do yours. There's a study from the Happiness Research Institute that found that after 1 week without Facebook, the participants reported a significantly higher level of life satisfaction. At that point, you will have less addiction and more clarity in how you want social media to be a part of your life going forward. Prioritize one-on-one, two-way communication. If the extent of your dialogue is double tapping a photo to leave a like on it, it's a nice thing to do, but it simply does not build or strengthen relationships on its own. Pick up the phone and call. Meet up with a friend for coffee, or reach out to someone online and engage in dialogue. Even if it's over FaceTime, it still means so much more than a quick thumbs up alone. While it can feel validating to be on the receiving end of likes, it simply does not provide the dialogue we need in our lives. It's still just a quick, sugary dopamine burst when we need some hearty, steamed veggies. When you're actually with people, put away your phone. I don't mean set it on the table either. I mean visibly, audibly, away. If you're spending your time on social media at home and then still obsessed with your phone when you're with a group of good friends, you're undercutting the real relationship building that's happening there. Life is short, and you never know when you're going to see these people again. One of the most meaningful things you can give someone is your full attention. It's such a rarity in today's culture. Imagine what it might be like to have the same from the people that you care about as well. You just listened to the post titled, How We're Using Social Media the Wrong Way, by Anthony Ongaro of BreakTheTwitch.com. And be sure to stick around for my commentary in just a sec.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, and I'm here with Keith, co-star of my upcoming film, If, only in theaters May 17th. Do you want to tell people the big news? All right, I'll do it. Sign up now and you'll get unlimited for $15 a month and 6 months of Paramount Plus Essential Plan on us. MintMobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 equivalent to $15 per month. Unlimited over 40 gigabytes per month. Face lower speeds. Videos at 480p. Active Mint customers by 531.24 get 6 months of Paramount Plus Essential Plan. Auto renews after 6 months. Offer ends May 31st, 2024. Separate Paramount Plus registration required. Terms and conditions apply if rated PG.
Your brain needs support, and new Ollie Brainy Chews are a delightful way to take care of your cognitive health. Made with scientifically backed ingredients like Thai ginger, L-theanine, and caffeine, Brainy Chews support healthy brain function and help you find your focus, stay chill, or get energized. Be kind to your mind and get these nootropic chews at ollie.com. That's OLLY.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
This episode is brought to you by La Quinta by Wyndham. Your work can take you all over the place, like Texas. You've never been, but it's going to be great because you're staying at La Quinta by Wyndham. Their free Bright Side breakfast will give you energy for the day ahead. And after, you can unwind using their free high-speed Wi-Fi. Tonight, La Quinta. Tomorrow, you shine. Book your stay today at LQ.com.
All right, and thanks to Anthony for yet another cautionary warning about social media overuse. I like this post a lot. I like the idea of taking a break a lot, too. It's something I've done a few times and have never regretted even a little bit. So definitely try that out. But if you find yourself being resistant to this idea, as though a break itself is not enough or doesn't seem like enough to actually help you in the long run, I recommend turning it into more of a replacement than a break. So think not just about how much time you'll spend away from social media, but rather how you'll spend that time. Set goals for yourself and map it out if you can. Try to hit daily targets for things that you want to do more of or things that you want to start. Maybe you'll take a week off of social media, and in that week you will exercise for an hour each day, read for an hour each day, and draw for an hour each day. If you feel these are meaningful ways of spending your time. All in all, it's a lot easier to give something up when we take a proactive approach and replace its presence in our life with something good for us. It's by doing this that we witness at a deeper level how much that which we are giving up actually takes from us. So think about that, everyone. Think about how you might replace rather than just get back the time you would otherwise spend on social media. It's time to get going for now, though. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking your relationship seriously. And do be sure to come back tomorrow for more content. That's where your optimal life awaits.